Hi friends, in today's lecture we will study how to set up a relationship between two or more Excel sheets. So I have provided to you one Excel file whose name is relationships.xls and the link for that file is provided in the description of this video. So when you open this particular file, you will find that in this one file there are two sheets. The first sheet is called as data and the second sheet is called as master. Now we will first try to understand what are the contents of these two sheets. We'll try to structure them nicely and then we will set up the relationship. So first let's take a look into the data worksheet. In the data worksheet you can see we have headings like transaction number, date, product code, quantity and the sales amount. So we will select transaction number and we will center align it. We will select date and we will center align it. At the same time we'll right click, format it into the date style. Select any date format you prefer and click on OK. Select the product code column, center align it, quantity column, center align it, sales amount and currency. Then we select the headings and we make it bold. So the contents of this table are transaction number, date, product code, quantity and sales amount. Now we have another table called as master table in which the headings are product code, item type, item class, department, category and section. First we'll delete this blank row by selecting this row and pressing Ctrl-. Then we would select the headings like this. And we would make it bold by clicking on this B over here. Then we would select product code, center align it, item type seems to be okay, item class is okay, department is okay, category and section also seem to be okay. Now let us try to understand what is the relationship between both these files and why these two files have to be split up and not present in one file. If you see this data worksheet, in that there are just mention of transactions like the number of transaction, the date on which the transaction occurred, the product code. Now see, this is very important. Here, instead of writing everything about the product like name of the product, class, department, category, section, I have just picked up the product code and written over here and the quantity sold and the amount sold. So this way, by splitting the data into two tables, you can avoid repeated entry of data. Now you can see that between both these files, data and master, there is one common field which is the product code. So you can see product code in data and you can also see product code in master. So this is called as a key through which you would be setting the relationship between data and master. So friends, let us go ahead and see how to set this relationship. In order to set the relationship, first we have to convert both these sheets into tables. So click anywhere in the sheet and press Ctrl-T. Ctrl-T is the shortcut for creating a table. it will ensure that you put a check mark on my table has headers and then click on OK. Give a meaningful name to the sheet, like we'll give it the name like table data, and we will hit enter. Then we'll come to the master sheet, click anywhere inside it, again press Ctrl T, the shortcut for making a table. Ensure that my table has headers is selected and click on OK. Give a meaningful name, like we'll give it the name to the table like table master, and we will hit enter. Now we have to set a relationship between both these tables. So I'll click anywhere outside so that the selection is lost, and here also anywhere outside. Now I'm in my data worksheet. In order to set the relationship, you have to click in the data menu, and in the data menu you have this relationship options which is present in the data tools tab. Over here I will select new. In new it will ask me which is the table with which you want to set the relationship. So I select the table data. And what is the name of the second table with which you want to set the relationship? So it is table master. And what is the field from your table data with which you want to set the relationship? So that is product code. And with which field from table master you want to set the relationship? Again, it is the product code. Then I would click on OK. And now the relationship is established between both the tables. I would just click on close. Now you will see literally nothing happens on the screen. But in the background, Excel has set up a relationship. If you want to see that relationship, then you have to ensure that you are in the data in the menu, and in the data tools over here you have the power pivot window. So you click over here, and in the power pivot window you click on diagram view, and here you will see the relationship has been established between table data and table master based on the common field, that is the product code. Now I will just close this. Now in order to see the net result of this, we'll have to make a pivot. So to make a pivot, we click on insert, and from here in the pivot table we'll select use the data from the data model. Send the result of the pivot to a new worksheet. Now here you can see that you are having two data, table data and table master. So from table data, what you want? So I want the sum of quantity and I want the sum of the sales amount. And from table master, what do you want? Suppose then I want only the departments. So I'm getting department wise sum of quantity and sum of sales amount. Keep in mind that the department names are coming from the master file, and the sum of quantity and the corresponding sales amount is coming from the data file. And this it is showing you because we have established a relationship. You can also add one more column called as category just below department, and this will show you department wise and within department category wise. If you find it hard to read, just remove it and let it be only department wise. So friends, in this lecture we have seen why and how to set the relationship and how to use this relationship to make a pivot table from two or more Excel files. Hope you have learned something new. Continue watching my channel as it will help you improve your knowledge in Excel. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next lecture. Till that time, goodbye.